Well, good evening and welcome to Journey Ryan Live right here on My Psychic Connection. How's everybody doing tonight? I see we already got a lot of questions in line. Looking forward to talking to all of you guys. Very exciting. So guys, thank you guys all for joining us tonight. We've got a fun-filled week full of lots of psychics, so I can't wait for all that to go down for you guys. Don't forget that we are not doing general, legal, and medical. Those are left for the legal and the medical professionals, and generals can take a long time. So we keep those for the website. And it's better for you guys to get that opportunity to talk with us there when it comes to that. So how's everybody doing on this Monday? Definitely felt a huge wave of different energy coming through around 2:00 this morning as it woke me up out of a dead sleep. And I have to say, after being woke up and then trying to go back to sleep and then turning on the TV and saw the news, I automatically shut it right back off. I was like, nope, not watching all that negativity. No thanks, I'm good. So definitely there was like a huge wave of different types of emotions coming through, and people just dealing with, Mercury is about to go back direct. We've got Mars that just went direct. And then the moon's changing its phases again and playing that fun little game with us and switching signs and doing all that fun stuff. So we're getting a little bit of backwards of the energy that we had before. So it's been a little bit of a wild ride, but guys, we're going to be able to make it through this week. So guys, make sure you guys are posting a specific question, guys. So if you want to get on the list, post a specific question. We're going to grab those questions as we're going from multiple platforms, guys. We're on so many platforms, but just know as soon as your question gets posted in, we automatically tag it. And so when you guys are looking and you're like, oh, well, I don't see that person, that's because they could be in a different Facebook group. They could be in a different YouTube channel. We're also on iHeartRadio and all of the places where you get your podcasts, including Apple Podcasts. Just in case you guys are wanting to listen while you ride, you guys can do that by going to My Psychic Connection on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and all the places that you guys can get your podcast. That's including on Audible. And if you go to your Amazon and ask Alexa to play a My Psychic Connection, just know the person that you want and what episode you're looking for. It'll be there so you guys can listen to all of the podcasts from anywhere you're going from. So sometimes you may be cooking dinner and just want to listen to a podcast. Maybe you got a reading and you didn't get the opportunity. So you put in your question. You didn't get an opportunity to stick around to hear if your question got read. We still read the question, even if you have to go. So sometimes you can just drop a note and say, hey, this is the question I want to know. And then you guys can go back and listen to it. It makes it absolutely amazing. So that way, if you can't stick around, I get it. Sometimes we do shows until the late. So we try to get to as many people as possible. So guys, remember, free readings are 2 minutes long. If you like anything longer than that, we do have a donation link. Donation link has just been posted. So guys, make sure that you check that out. And if you go and donate, we have a 3, a 5, a mini, a medium, and a mega. So guys, check that out if you'd like something longer than 2 minutes. So I hope everybody is ready for this and to know that the mythology of astrology is coming, guys. That is going to be next Monday, right after my show. So guys, if you guys are wanting to know all about Aquarius and the mythology and astrology that goes with that, guys, definitely tune into that show. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And it will be on our YouTube channel. That is one of the shows that we are doing only on the YouTube channel. There will be links to get to it from our Facebook places, but we are definitely just, it's going straight live from YouTube. So guys, get ready for that. It's going to be absolutely amazing. You guys are going to be able to ask questions as the story goes along and get more answers about that. We do have some great interviews coming up from some amazing tarot card makers, authors, and different practitioners from all walks of life. Those will also be on our YouTube channel. So guys, make sure you're going to our YouTube channel, which is My Psychic Connection Live on YouTube, and subscribe and ring the bell. That way you guys never miss out on all the opportunities that we've got coming for you guys. And of course, we will be posting links on our Facebook pages. So guys, if you're on our Twitter account, our Twitch account, and all the other accounts, LinkedIn, all that, guys, make sure you guys are heading over to YouTube and clicking and checking and ringing bells and sharing the love. Right now I see 3 thumbs up. Let's tap those screens. Let's see some love. Let's see the love, because you know we love the love, and I love all the emojis, guys. Go ahead and keep sending those emojis. We absolutely love it. It brings us up in the algorithms as well, so we can be seen far and wide. There we go. I'm seeing some hearts. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. If you're on our YouTube channel, guys, make sure you guys are giving us a great big thumbs up. We appreciate it on there. We are trying to get our way up to 1,000 viewers, and then from there, the sky is the limit. All right. So who do we have on our list tonight? Let's get this party started. All right. We've got Gemma. Gemma says, Adam is coming to stay with me soon to celebrate Valentine's. It's the 4th time he's came here, but each time my health conditions have stopped us from going out. Will we get to go out on a date this time? So, Gemma, what I'm going to say to you when it comes to this situation, and I know that that's been a kind of like a trap for you at the moment, and I really do feel bad that your health conditions have, kind of held you up a little bit, but don't fret. When you know that he is coming, try to do things that that help your muscles relax, makes you feel good. Don't do anything that would upset your stomach. Try to be conscious of what you're doing. Don't allow yourself to get in a place where you're like, oh, this is where things are at. This is where I'm getting excited, because I really do feel like it has a little bit to do with your nerves too. I don't feel like it's just like eating habits and things of that nature. I do believe that you have your nerves, your anxiety is getting your anxiety is getting a little bit more. It's getting the most of you at this point. So don't let it take advantage of you in that sense, because that's what I feel like is happening right now. Is your body is just freaking out, and then when he comes, you're stiffening up. You got all this different energy, and it's making you feel under the weather. So don't let that happen to you, okay? Because I really do believe that is what's happening here for you, and that, your energy is just kind of being, put down because of it. And that's not fair to you. And I know that you want something more. And I know you're afraid that this energy is definitely going to... All right. Sorry, guys. Messing with my hair here. But definitely try to relax. See if you can't do some type of meditation to kind of help you out. So definitely calm your nerves, because it's getting the best of you. All right, guys. Definitely some different energies out there right now. It's nothing that we can't get past. Kind of try to see where things are going. Make sure that when you're talking to people that you are not talking like a robot. Don't talk like a robot. Don't get stuck and just like don't blurt stuff out. That's where I'm at with that. Is like, don't blurt things out. It can come off wrong or rude or anything like that. And that's what's going on with this last bit of energy coming from Mercury, because it is our communication planet. So, and those of us who are, not affected by that, whose planets were retrograde while they were born, usually doesn't take an effect, but then they see it from everyone else. And it's like they got to constantly point it out, be like, hey, you're doing this. Do you realize you're doing that? And they're like, no, I didn't even realize I was doing that. I was like, you're right. So stop. So stop. All right. So who do I have next on this wonderful list? All right. We got Kelly. Kelly says, hello, Journey. Is my brother not giving me my inheritance from our father, Virgo? Okay. So when it comes down to this whole inheritance thing, I do not feel like he's going to willingly give it to you. I don't see this as a willingness. I do feel like he has to, though, because it is I see a will. I see documentation. So there is a will. Don't allow yourself to get stuck in that situation. What I would do is, if I were you in your position, I would try to talk to a lawyer that will talk to you pro bono and see what they say about how to get someone to release what belongs to you, because there are documents that have to be signed. She says, yes, I have that feeling. So there are some lawyers that'll talk to you, just give you that conversation, let you know what's going on, and help you out. So just allow yourself to be able to talk to one of them, see if you can't find somebody that'll give you a little bit of information, so that way you know how to move forward. If anything, you can also hire that person and to get them to help you receive that, because that is documented, and especially with the death stuffs going on, they look at all of that. Death certificates have to be brought up. Who gets what? Because the banks are going to want to know stuff. If he owns land, they're going to want to know stuff. It's not, they can't just go, oh, well, that's mine. They can't just claim it, especially if there's a will. And I do feel that there is a will there for you to be able to see that and to be able to know what's going on there. So don't get trapped and think. All right. Well, thank you so much for that. And guys, don't forget, we have a full week of shows. We've got tomorrow night with Destiny K. We've got Wednesday with Journey Ryan and Squirrel. And then we've got Thursdays with Destiny K, Journey Ryan, and Cassidy the Card Slinger. And then Fridays is Journey and Friends. It's a great time. So definitely looking forward to seeing you guys all there. Guys, make sure we're sharing out and sharing the love. Kelly says, yes, that would be great. Thank you, Journey. You are welcome. Make sure you talk to a lawyer. There's some that will talk to you for free just to get a little bit of information. If they'll tell you, if you want me to work on the case, then I'll help you. Give that a little bit of time, and then you can go from there. All right. All right. Well, let's keep it going. Who do we got next on this beautiful list? We've got Colleen. Colleen says, hi, Journey. I'm currently on a temp visa in the U.S., and I'm wondering about my green card and whether it's best to pursue it in my current position or wait for the forthcoming position. Does it apply for my green card for 2 to 3 months from now in my current job? Listen, I know what's going on right now, and I do feel like that the things that you've got going on, I'm going to tell you right now, don't wait. Do it while you're in this card. So do it while you're in this job to get this card. That's what I meant. Don't. I said it backwards for you. But yeah, no, I would go ahead and get that paperwork started. It does take a long time. And right now, with the whole COVID thing that happens, they have not gotten back up to full speed. They are taking their sweet time. And, this is the third time today I've gotten a question about a green card. So there are people that have been applying that have waited 9 months and still haven't heard anything. So if I were you, I would get on the ball before it's a little too late, because they seem to be moving at their own speed. So get everything going, make sure that you got everything going in the direction that you need it to go in and not how they want to move you, because you don't want it to expire and you don't want to get stuck. So, because that would suck. And I don't feel like you would have a problem if you did it now. So I don't see anything stopping you from getting it. It's just their timing sucks. So that right there is definitely something that's going to slow you down. That's something that's going to make you feel, not quite the way you want to. And it gives you that uneasy feeling like, I'm working so hard, but then there's this underlying thing that's like, oh shit, if I don't get things done, I'm gonna lose everything. So just keep moving forward. You've got a lot of good things, a lot of positive things on the horizon for you. So don't get stuck. Absolutely don't get stuck. Don't let yourself get stuck. All right. Thanks, Colleen. I appreciate you. And guys, don't forget, the free readings are 2 minutes long. So if you want something longer than that, you can go ahead and donate. And we have multiple different readings for you guys. We got the 3, the 5, the mini, the medium, and the mega. So I call it the 3 M's. All right. Let's keep it going. Who do we got next? Haley T says hello. So Corey is with someone, but I was wondering if you see that me and him will ever talk again. Sort of had a little fight, so I don't know where I stand with him now. Thank you. Haley, I know you say he's with somebody. Is that something he's telling you? Because I don't really see him in a relationship with anybody else. He may be like seeing her at the moment. I don't know if that's a jealousy thing or what's going on there right now. But I honestly and truly believe that is just something you're being told. I don't get truth to that. I get that this is somebody just telling you something to keep you from moving forward or, communicating with them at this time. That's a wall that they put up. So they're like, whoa, you stand here. That's what I'm getting out of that situation. I don't get that there's an actual relationship anywhere else. I get that this is something to keep you at bay, even if, he may be seeing a person, but I don't feel like that's a relationship. But to me, I would consider that more of a buddy than a relationship. I mean, I don't even know if they're even near each other. Like, this doesn't even feel like they're close. It's just a weird energy, Haley. So I would be just be aware of what's happening there. And I do feel like you guys will reconnect and communicate. But this is something I want you to pay attention to, Haley, is that he put up a wall by telling you that someone is, there's someone there and that he can't pursue or communicate with you. So that's not healthy. That's not a healthy situation. That's something you definitely need to think about when it comes to that situation. It could be toxic for you, and I would hate to see that because you're a good gal. Plus, you got all that school to focus on, so this might even be better for you. You got all that schooling coming up. We're gonna work hard on that this time, right, Haley? We're gonna kick ass and take names. Of course we are. All right, guys. Colleen says, "Love you, Journey. Thank you so much for all the insight." You are welcome, Colleen. No problem. All right. We got great energy, guys. Let's keep it going. Make sure you guys, if you're on the YouTube channel, make sure you guys are hitting the like button and subscribing. That way you guys never subscribe, ring the bell. That way you guys never miss our show, because we've got new shows that are only going to be on the YouTube channel. That's why we are letting you guys know that, because we've got a lot of cool stuff coming up for you, and we would hate for you guys to miss it. So let's keep the party rolling, and let's go with the next person. Unique! Is Jabbar and I going to be forever, or is this just a fling? He's not the one, honey. I don't want to say that this is a fling, but I feel like you're going to get bored. See, so this isn't on him. This is something that I see coming from you. It feels good at the moment. It's kind of, all right. Best analogy. He's like a moped. He's fun to ride until your friends catch you on one. And then you're like, nope, I'm good. So that's not going to be good for you. I don't feel like that is a good match for you, as I see you having a good time, but then you get bored. But then there's somebody else that's coming for you that is going to, I'm seeing them wow you, sweep you off your feet. You're almost like, is this too good to be true? Is this a real person? Like, are you pulling my leg? But they help you in so many ways. And they're helping you emotionally. Not like, I'm not saying they're helping you financially, things like that. Yeah, they'll take you out to dinner, they'll do cute things, but it's the emotional blocks in which you have put up when it's come to relationships. I love the hard eyes. It's with the emotional blocks that you've put up from being hurt in your past. This is a person that's going to not just take them down, but allow you to accept, understand, breathe. That's what I'm seeing here. So I definitely feel as though that this is a good thing for you, and this person coming up is an amazing person for you. But this guy that you're currently talking about, good energy, but I'll keep looking. Okay, so this next relationship, it's definitely not this one currently, but it's the next. All right. All right. Well, thank you, Unique. I appreciate it. She says, love it. Love is hard sometimes. And even though we want it badly, sometimes it doesn't work out quite the way we want. But this is definitely not the person for you. There's definitely somebody else that's bigger, stronger, and better for you. All right. Let's keep it going. Who do we got next? All right, we got a mega reading with Blanca. Says, hi, Journey. I've been under a lot of pressure lately, and I had a dream. I woke up in the hospital, and I couldn't move. My husband was holding my hand, telling me to respond to the doctors so they know I'm okay. I couldn't move, speak, or anything. What could that mean? Okay, so with everything going on, I know that you and I had a conversation about going to the doctor. Now, it's not the first time I've told you to go to the doctor. I've told you to go to the doctor quite a few times. So what I can tell you about while you are having this dream is that not only is what I'm telling you trying to sink in, but your husband's trying to tell you that too. Your mom's been trying to tell you that. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of your health, because you are the only one that can take care of them babies. And them babies are your priority. I know they are. So this to me is a dream about, because it's been repeated numerous times, you're trying to process it. It felt so real. Oh my God, I was so scared. Right, because symptoms that you're having are really real. You're having a lot of realness going on in your life, where dizziness, headache, fatigue, loneliness, depression, all these things keep coming in, and they're overwhelming you. And I could feel it in my chest, like right here, dead center of my chest, like my breastplate. That's what I'm feeling. It's right in the breastplate. That's where all the anxiety is going. And and I know what your circumstance happened with your husband, and I'm going to say the word heart attack because that's what it feels like. It feels like, oh man, I'm having a heart attack. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. I'm scared. And you can't freak out when you're having that moment. That's the moment you need to be calming down. I also feel like going to the doctor is going to help explain the headaches and things of that nature. Like I told you, I am not a doctor on that level. I can tell you that it to me seems like symptoms of blood pressure issues, and that you should go to the doctor. You should go to the doctor. I'm going to repeat. Go to the doctor. To the doctor. The doctor. Go to the damn doctor. All right. She says, yes, I saw them working on me like I was having a heart attack, but yes, definitely I will go. Okay. I'm going to say it again. Go to the doctor. Because you like to say, yes, I'm going to go. I've been hearing that for 3 weeks now. 3 weeks. I'm counting. Yes, I know you're rolling your eyes at this very moment. But yes, I've been counting. It's been 3 weeks. Go to the damn doctor. The doctor is going to help you. I know medication sucks to take, but we have to take it sometimes. If we want to stick around, we want to live longer, and that way we can change our diets, we can do things differently, and really get a bunch of, information and understand where we are in life. So we don't miss out in life and lose people, be that person that someone else loses when it could have been prevented. But it was just showing you what it would be like if you weren't here. Is that something that you want? I'm sure it's not something you want. I know that you want something better than that. I know that you want things to get better for you. I know that you want to care for your kids. You want to squeeze their face. You want to be there for everything. That's the kind of mom you are. So allow yourself that. Don't let that be taken from you. But yeah, she says, I was also in a bus going nowhere with no one in it. And I was afraid to get off and stay on. Then I woke up. They're like, all right, this bitch is fine. Throw her in the bus. She's fine. Send her home. I don't know where the bus comes in. So, the only thing is that it's travel. You've got the bus. What color was the bus? Was it a school bus? Was it a Greyhound? What kind of bus was it? Because this is a dream. So we need to see the symbolism as to what it is. But I do believe that bus symbolizes your kids, because you're always waking them up, making sure that they're getting. It's a city bus. City bus. Okay. So again, this is about getting you to where you need to be. So the bus is a symbolization of you getting to that doctor. Don't hesitate. Make sure you know what's going on. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. You cannot continue to keep going through life like that. It is too much, and it will cause serious harm. This dream was a wake-up call for you. You should take this very, very seriously. Take it seriously. Go to the doctor, please. I know I'm funny about it sometimes, but I am being dead ass serious. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't got nobody. Girl, I can't give you CPR from where I'm at. You're far away. I can't kick you in the ass. Go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Please. Please. That means the world to me. To make you go to the doctor. Please. And I know that you were talking about changing your lifestyle and doing some exercises and helping. That will help you. But it's always best to know what your body can take as well. You may not be able to do as much as you think you can. So go to the doctor. Let the doctor check you out. Check out what's going on. You may have to walk a treadmill, do some stair stuffs, get that butt nice and tight, a little bit of stuff to help with the boobies, make them all perky, Says, I will. It's time. I do. Yes. Okay. I'm glad that you're able to do that, and I'm glad that you're going to go. So please, that's why I keep enforcing it with you, because I know how stubborn you get. And you're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. I can see it from 1,000 miles away. No, you're not. So just keep doing what you're doing. She says, laugh out loud. Oh, my God. All right. So, but Blanca, just know that, that was not just a dream. The reason it felt so real is premonition based. It's not exactly how it would happen, but it's showing you what can happen. And that you noticed that when you were on the bus, you were alone. What happens when you cross over? You start off alone because you have to make that transition. And then you're met with your loved ones after you make that transition. Definitely not the bus to heaven, honey. I don't know. Might be in your case a highway to hell, but I'm just saying. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But this concerns me for you to be having that type of dream. But I do know that you and I have been talking a lot about you needing to go to the doctor. So I really do believe that's part of it. But I also feel as though that you were getting a message from your husband, from your mom, from your grandma, from everybody on the other side going, go, go, go. You're not doing it. You're not listening. And I feel like they're going to, and then, especially with having anxiety, the last thing they should be doing is scaring the crap out of you. But they want you to take it seriously. And I get what they're doing, but hey guys, relax. Don't scare the shit out of her. Just let her get the message. Let her get the message. She gets a little hyperventilation going on. She doesn't know what the hell's going on. I love you being honest every time. Thank you. Oh my God, Journey, you're awesome. So are you. But you can't be awesome if you're not here. I don't want to have to use a Ouija board or use my mediumship to talk to your ass. I need to be able to talk to you like, hey girl, what's going on? Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Because you're not just doing it for you. You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for your grandbabies. She just laughed my ass off. You're doing it for your grandbabies. You're doing it for your family. You have to see yourself as the matriarch of your family. Because that's who you are. You're the one that carries on the traditions. You're the one that's got the grandbabies. You're the one that's got all the kids. You're the one that works hard to keep things going. And they all come to you. Even those people we call your sisters, you know how I feel about them. Just look at the situation and know that you've got to do something for yourself, because this is definitely something that you need to take seriously. But with that, Blanca, I give you with love, and I want you to make sure you do take the step to go to the doctor. Please. It's important. I would not continue to keep enforcing it if I felt that it was just something little. She says, thank you 1,000,000. You are welcome 2,000,000. Love when you contact us here. Love, love, love it. All right, guys, we are here and having some fun. I see a lot of new faces here. I love seeing all the YouTube people, guys. Make sure you guys are all the new YouTube followers. I love it. I love it. I love it, guys. So automatically, subscribe, ring the bell. Make sure you guys are notified. Remember, there's some new shows coming to the YouTube channel only. So I want you guys to be able to check that out when they come out. Next Monday, right after my show, the mythology of astrology will be our first one, and we will be talking about Aquarius. So I can't wait to hear the story. I can't wait for you guys to ask questions. I cannot wait for you guys to see what's going on there. It's going to be a blast. All right, so let's keep it going. Who do we got next? All right, we've got Audrey. It says, hi, or hey, any specific guidance to stay positive near June? I seem to be losing a lot of my house, a kid or more, child support for one, my health insurance, possibly my job, feels like everything. But Audrey, isn't this what you wanted? You wanted change. You wanted change. You wanted things to change for the better. You wanted things to be good. I know sometimes when it comes to the kid situation, I do know that that's hard. I know that's hard. You love your babies and you want things to be good, and You want to be able to keep them there forever, but you can't. Can't keep them there forever. They eventually grow up just like you did. Yes, I want to change. Right, but even your job situation, because I do feel like you're going to be moving from I keep seeing in a different state. I really do. So that is what I'm seeing. So I don't feel like you're going to be close to where you're currently at. I feel like you're going to be in a different state. You're going to be, I definitely feel like this is positive, but it's scary. So in order to stay positive, saying this is the changes I asked for, this is the things that I want, these are the things that this is where I want to go. This is what I need. And yes, says, yeah, I heard a couple of times the same. Right. The thing is that this is what's positive for you. And I really feel like it has a lot to do with your man. The reason why you guys are switching states has a lot to do with him. It's not everything to do with him, but it's because he wants to do it and you want to do it too. You want something different. You don't want to keep on with the same thing over and over and over again. All right. Excuse me, guys. I have to take a sip of water here. I got a horse in my throat. And it's eating tons of hay. Holy cow. All right. So, I feel like this is a good separation, but it is something that's causing a bit of anxiety. Just know that everything's going to be all right and that you've got good blessings. You got good blessings. All right. And I've seen people talk about this new show that I was talking about for YouTube. Just so you guys know, we're going to be going through each and every one of the zodiac signs. So I'm really, really excited about this and really excited you guys get a chance to see these new shows that are coming up. So awesome. Audrey said, thanks. You are welcome, sweetheart. All right. Let's keep it going. Who do we got next? All right, we got a 5-minute reading, and who do we have that with? All right, Sabrina says, hi, Ryan. I would like to know what you can tell me about starting to study. There is someone that's going to help me decide to study. What? Do you see me studying at home or online? How will it happen? Okay, so what I'm going to say with your situation when it comes to going back to school, getting things done, moving in the right direction for yourself, the first thing is you've got to want it. And that needs to come from within you, not because of someone's help, not because of being online, not because of going to the library. It's because you want it. You've got to want it. You've got to want it badly. And the energy that I see is that this is something that you want. I did see you studying with people, but I also saw you studying online. So I don't feel like it's one type of way. I see you doing it multiple ways. I don't feel like this is something that's just going to be like, oh, well, I studied online. I'm good. I see you really absorbing the knowledge, really getting out of it what you need. So make sure you're putting forth all that energy, because there's a lot of energy that needs to be put forth here. Yes, it is going to take you going, to the fullest, trying to do whatever it is that you can to make sure that you're getting in the time and it's not getting distracted. Your biggest thing is about getting distracted. Stop letting yourself get distracted. Stop letting people distract you, because that seems to be the biggest one. And, I know relationships are nice and you would like to have those types of things, but make sure you are doing what's right for you. Make sure that you are, you are putting aside time for your studying. Don't let anything distract you at that moment, because it's not worth your time. You need to be able to study, get things done. I actually see after you get done studying and doing whatever it is that you're doing here, there's more education coming your way. So education doesn't stop here. it continues as I continue to see you grow. So that's the big thing here, is that you're going to keep growing. Things are going to keep getting better for you. And I'm really looking forward to that for you, because you love to learn. And this is only going to help you build, grow, and things are going to get better for you. So don't let anything stop you. Remember, make sure you're holding that time for yourself. Make sure that you're doing everything that you need to do in order to move forward. Because I do not believe that you are going to fail. You're not in it to fail. I see you're in it to win it, and you're going to. So just allow yourself to have that time. Don't get distracted. Make sure you set an alarm. Set an alarm for yourself and find the best way that makes you, set up a study date and then study online. Make sure you guys are setting up those times for yourself. That way that you know that you're setting yourself up for success, because you can get distracted. Your friends will distract you. And I don't think that's what you want. You don't want to be distracted. You want to be able to get through this without any problem. And you've been distracted. You've been distracted before. And I feel like that's happened to you in the past, and that's why you have the worry now. It's like you're having study anxiety. It's not something you need. Trust me, it doesn't make you learn it any easier. And try to do it the best way you know how. Everybody works at their own pace. Don't allow yourself to get stuck thinking you have to learn it the same way somebody else does. Everybody learns differently. Everybody learns differently. So don't allow yourself to get trapped in that. She says, definitely understand. Definitely understand something I want, but confused on how it will happen. Do get distracted. That's why I want to do it the right way this time. Right. But the thing is that when it comes to studying, you're going to do it two ways. You're not going to do it just one way. That's what's different. You're not going to do it just one way. You're going to study. You're going to do it online and in person. That you're putting a lot of time and effort into making this happen. And this is what makes things good for you. So the thing is that, trust me, you're going to find yourself in the right, you're going to find yourself in the right path, for sure. This is not one time you're not going to lose out on this. Do you, I'm going to say, do you see moving and then studies begin? I'm not seeing a move at this moment. So all right. So yeah, I didn't see a move coming for you in that moment. But that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It just doesn't seem to be, there's no action to it right now. It's not in play just yet. So don't get distracted by that and say, oh, well, I thought it was going to move and then it didn't happen, or, you get stuck. You'll get stuck in your head. Don't do that to yourself. All right. So let's keep it going, guys. I love all the hearts, the emojis, everything that's going on here. All right. So the next person in line is the Celtic Dragon. He says, do you see me ending up in a romantic relationship with the person I've been talking to online that lives in South Carolina this year? See, the thing about your relationship with this person is that I do know that they're at a distance, but for whatever reason, I keep seeing them being there, and I see them becoming a friend. But I see that you guys try to do the long distance relationship, but I don't feel like that's going to work out for you, as someone's physically going to be in the energy. Someone is going to be walking into your life. So, but that doesn't happen till March. So this new person walking into your life happens in March. So yeah, you can be friendly. Like I said, you'll kind of try the South Carolina thing. In all honesty, I want to be real with you. This is not the person. This is a good friend, but romantically, it's not going to work from a distance. And I don't see you moving that way, because I see other opportunities for you to move that gives you your own place where you don't feel stuck or abused or used, because these are a lot of things that I see happen with you. And that's not what's going on here. You don't want that. You don't want that type of energy. You don't want that type of feeling. You're better than that. So it's time for you to get boogie on down, get things done for yourself. Don't allow anybody else to interfere or do the things that have been done to you in the past, because it's just not fair to you. He says, understood. All right. Well, Celtic Dragon, I know that you are someone who is looking to rebuild and get things done in their life. South Carolina feels like a great friendship. Doesn't feel like a solid relationship. As someone else walking, I definitely hope that helps. And guys, this has been great so far. We got about 15 minutes left. So guys, we're going to try to get to as many questions as possible. Who do we got next on this list? All right. We got a 3-minute reading with Audrey. Can you tell me which state? I'm in Oregon now, so this is so crazy, laugh out loud. I've left before, and I've always ended up back in my tiny town. That's because you want to be around people that's familiar, but it's always like if you go back to that town, it's only because you think it's going to be temporary. You think it's going to be temporary. You had mentioned southeast, and Squirrels had mentioned by water. Yeah, so by water can mean a lake, a river, but I'm getting a big lake. It isn't like, oh, look, it's a pond, throw a rock across it. No, it's a big body of water. So I do see water by this new place. I do feel like it's southeast of where you're at, so it won't be in Oregon, because I don't know the exact state as that moment, but I do get the water. I do pick up southeast as the direction. So I'm not quite sure, but I don't. Okay, so I got Texas, but I definitely don't feel like it's Texas. I heard somebody say Texas. I don't know if that's something that's been mentioned to you or something. I don't see you going to Texas. I really don't. She says, I hope it's a lake or a river, because that's where I'm at for peace. Yeah, you definitely need water for peace. You need that. Oh, you talked about Texas. That's why I heard Texas. Okay. I don't see you going there. So if that's a discussion that's happening, I don't really feel like Texas is going to be the direction that you go. There was talks about Florida, Texas, and all those are southeast compared to you. So she said before. Okay. So you talked about it before, but I don't feel like that's where you're going. There is another opportunity to go somewhere else, but just saying southeast. And she said yes. But Florida, that one seems to resonate a little bit stronger. Definitely. Yeah. I love the fluoride. Oh, the fluoride. I want to go to Florida. What is that? She put, oh my God. But yeah, definitely feels though this is a big move. This is not something tiny. You're really going to be happy. It's going to change everything that you have felt. And as much as you're worried about your kids, like you were talking about your kids, I'm going to be sad because they're going to grow up. Girl, you move to Florida. You know they're coming with you. They're going to want to stay there. They're going to be like, Mom lives in Florida. We're going to Florida. I'm about to die in Florida. I loved it. Oh, good. It's a good state for you. I really think that you would like it. And it connects with you. You work. definitely good energy there that I see with Florida compared to Texas. I heard Texas and was like, no, that's not where she's going. She's not doing that. But Florida was a yes. I got a yes 3 times. So absolutely, Florida's your destination. Make sure you guys are ready to rock and roll and have a good time. He's going to have a great job, which also opens up opportunities for you for having a great job. So you guys will be doing great. You'll be popping big time. So she said, yeah, almost. Well, hang in there. She went, oh my God, laugh out loud. You're having a good time. Don't you worry. It's Florida. I'm from Florida. I'm from the Florida Keys. I was born and raised in Key West, Florida, and it was beautiful. But I lived there my whole life, and I was like, you know what? I want to know what seasons are like. I figured it out. All right. I threatened my friends I was moving there. Good for you, because that's where you're heading, girl. That's what I'm seeing. That's the southeast I see you going to. All right. So, guys, we got just about 10 more minutes left, so we're going to try to take as many people as we can. So let's see who we got next on the list. All right. Says my husband, Tony, are we going to be together between fighting? I feel he's cheating on me. We've been together for 14 years. All right. So what I got from this automatically is that I haven't seen physical cheating yet, but he is definitely emotionally cheating on you. 100%. I feel like he's on a dating app because I see communication with other women. So I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't see the physical yet. It hasn't gotten physical. But once you start communicating with people on dating apps and things like that, eventually one thing's going to lead to another. And so I would have a conversation to find out where his head's at. Okay. Don't accuse, don't say anything. Find out where his head's at. Ask him, what's going on? Are you feeling any type of way? Try to get in there to understand where he's at and see if you can't walk him past that ledge so he doesn't go in that direction. Because honestly, you're going to keep feeling this, and it's going to fester. It's going to turn into something deeper, and it's going to make you more angry, and it's going to turn into a fight. That's something that you want to have. You want to have a discussion. You want to know what's going on. You want to be able to heal from the situation because somebody you've been with for a long time, and you want that love. So you got to find out why he is reaching out to get. For me, it looks like attention. He's seeking attention. It looks like a crisis. Like, he feels like he needs to be told he's cute all the time. He's just going through his needy phase. I need this and I need this. Give me this. Look at that. Oh, pay me all the compliments. He's needing right now. So he's got that wandering eye because he's getting, when you first meet somebody, they throw compliments at you all the time, tell you that you're sexy, oh, your butt looks good, and, all this. You're the best thing since sliced bread. Yeah. Trust me. That's what it's going on there. But I would have that conversation. All right. Thank you so much for your question. I appreciate it. All right. Who do we got next? Let's try to get to quite a few people here before we get thrown off. All right. It says, would I be successful in everything I want to do for now and the next 4 months? Okay. That's really general. And there's a lot of things into that situation. So I'm going to say yes and no to it. And the reason is that I'm seeing your need to put more effort into the things that you do because I keep seeing people deflating you. So that's really taking a huge hit on the things that you're doing. So if I were you, I would make people back off, not tell everybody my ideas, because I really feel like they're deflating you, and that's why you're not finding yourself on track the way you would like to. Not everything's going to fail, but not everything is good either. So, I mean, there's a little bit of back and forth with that. That's why I think that's kind of general, and especially in 2 minutes. So I hope that helps. Don't let people get in your way. That'll help. Stay strong. Move forward. Blessings to you. All right, guys, we are down to the wire. Guys, that means we are on our last question. This is the last question of the night. Last question of the night from Melissa. Melissa says, are my finances going to get better soon? So stressed lately. So, Melissa, yes, I do feel like you do find yourself with financial relief, but that relief doesn't happen until we get into the month of March. March is where I see things changing for you. Opportunity, job-wise, is definitely going to be the biggest factor in this. I do believe that you are going to be able to move forward and start building. So I still see you building up things. I see things moving forward for you. This opportunity, I want you to pay attention to, I don't know if you have like LinkedIn or some type of, because I see it from a website. Now, mind you, they notify you that they're interested in your abilities. So that is something that I would be paying attention to if I were you. Make sure you pay attention to that. Make sure that you're watching for that type of situation for yourself, because I do see growth financially for you. It is between now and March. I wish I could say it was in a couple weeks or next month. I definitely feel like March is where I see things financially growing for you. But the job is coming a little bit sooner than that, because it takes the job to make the money. So allow yourself to take a look at that and see where things are going. But for the most part, I do believe that you're going to grow this year financially and career-wise for yourself. I did see other opportunities that will put you more on that entrepreneur type, way of life. So look out for those things. It takes time to build. So I got about 2 years before you would be able to do something fully on your own. But I definitely feel that this is the year for you. It was a really good year for you. She says, thank you so much. I needed to hear that. Absolutely. You know, you've got a lot of things that you're building up. You've got a lot of things that, you know, just needed to change for you. So, yeah, it's healthy. Guys, thank you guys so much. It has been a wonderful hour. It flew by so quickly. I can't believe how fast it flew by. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, be here. Destiny K, Divine Love and Light. And guys, we'll be back again on Wednesday when I have Gigi, and we've got Squirrel at midnight. She's in the between time because she's between Thursday and Wednesday. You know, it's Squirrel. She's a little nutty. She likes it. She likes it that way. All right, guys, this has been a beautiful, beautiful show tonight, guys. Remember, all week long, we're having a lot of fun. Fridays are a long show. So, guys, make sure that we check out that. But we've got lots and lots of psychics for you all week. And we do this 5 days a week. So, guys, make sure you guys are checking it all out. Everyone here at My Psychic Connection wants to say thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful night. Good night, everyone.